Glossop Line, coming June 27th. Experience the Class 323 from Manchester through to Derbyshire in the next TridentZ World 3 route add-on. TridentZ World 3, Glossop Line, Manchester, Hadfield and Glossop is coming June 27th. A new operator, a new route and some exciting new gameplay features. Glossop Line, Manchester, Hadfield and Glossop may have some familiar elements, not least the starring unit, but this short, unique, and complete line has plenty to offer for both new players and those with existing UK content. We have a unique loyalty/launch offer, which you can read more about further down, and details of two new gameplay features for this route, the on-guard guarding scenario and Glossop Line photography scenario. Locomotive/unit, the Class 323 Hyper Networker. The Class 323 has proved popular among rail fans since its introduction in 1994 and became an equally popular addition to the TridentZ World fleet in Birmingham Cross City Line, Lichfield, Bromsgrove and Redditch. At the end of 1997 these distinctive emus were introduced to the Glossop Line, working under a number of guises before becoming branded under the current operator Northern. The standout feature, recognizable from in the cab or on the platform, is the whine that the traction motors emit during acceleration and deceleration. Sounds formed an important and detailed part of the process for the team during the initial development of Birmingham Cross City, and you can read more about how these were recorded by revisiting our November roadmap from last year. For Glossop Line, the features of the Class 323 remain very much the same, ensuring a dependable and enjoyable experience from inside the cab, but through a distinctly different environment to that of the suburban West Midlands. On the outside, the unit displays the purple hue of Northern's current livery along with unit numbers that reflect the fleet used in this part of England. Guard functionality also returns, but as a fully interactive gameplay feature in an on-guard scenario, where players perform various duties outside of driving, including checking passenger tickets. A full in-depth look at how we developed this new and exciting feature is covered in the recent June roadmap. The route, Manchester Piccadilly, Hadfield and Glossop. Modern Manchester is represented in TridentZ World for the first time in Glossop Line, with Manchester Piccadilly station forming the terminus at the western end of the route. This iconic and important station for the Northwest becomes the latest major UK station to be featured in TridentZ World, joining the likes of Birmingham New Street, London Victoria, Leeds, Glasgow Central, and Liverpool Lime Street from previous route add-ons. Heading east, the route forms part of the historic Woodhead Line, which ran its way through the Pennines via the Woodhead tunnels to the city of Sheffield. This line closed east of Hadfield in 1981, and it is here where the current line and this route add-on terminates. A few miles south, another terminus exists at Glossop. Trains from Manchester call here before changing ends and continuing to Hadfield, and the same happens in reverse. Trains depart Hadfield and call at Glossop first, before changing ends and continuing west along the line to Manchester. Dinting Station forms, along with Glossop and Hadfield, one of 3 Derbyshire stations along this route, and is also the location of the impressive Dinting Viaduct built in 1844. Stations west of here fall within Greater Manchester and feature the likes of Guide Bridge, Flowery Field, and Broadbottom. The complete end-to-end route offers a different setting for the Class 323 with a slower pace and unique operation at both eastern termini. Another new gameplay feature. In addition to the exciting guard scenario mentioned earlier, players will also be able to do some on-foot exploration with a camera in hand as part of another unique gameplay feature in Glossop Line. The Glossop Line scenario tasks the player with taking some specific photos as they complete a drive along the line, with photo points at some of the stations. Once the journey is complete, the player will see a photo gallery at Manchester Piccadilly station for them to review at the end. Services and layers. 2 TPH, trains per hour, will run between Manchester Piccadilly and Hadfield, calling at Glossop along the way, requiring tight timekeeping and diligent driving when approaching some signals. Early morning and late evening ECS, empty coaching stock, runs will be playable between Manchester and Ardwick Depot, which is located between Ardwick and Ashbury's stations at the western end of the route. AI Class 323 services will also be seen running off the map in services from Manchester to Crewe, Manchester Airport, Stoke-on-Trent, and Liverpool Lime Street. There are also some service layers to look forward to for players of both TridentZ World 3 and TridentZ World compatible content. 1 EMT Class 158, Midland Main Line, will appear as AI services at Manchester Piccadilly, with one playable ECS movement to operate. 2 Class 66 RHTT will be playable during the relevant in-game seasons, Supernova, and feature as static stock all year round. 3 Rail Tours. Both steam and diesel rail tours will be playable utilizing locomotives and rolling stock from Tees Valley Line, Class 37 plus MK2 coaches, Northern Transpennine, Class 47, Class 20 plus MK2 coaches, and Spirit of Steam. 4 Freight occasional freight services between Hive North/Guide Bridge and Ashbury's/Manchester Piccadilly. Along with a host of other seasonal static and AI layers using stock from the West Somerset Railway, Southeastern High Speed, Great Western Express, Midland Main Line and more. Launch and loyalty discounts. A discount of 10% will be available from launch to most players who have previously purchased Birmingham Cross City, and thus, the Class 323. A breakdown of these launch/loyalty discounts is as follows. 1 Xbox, 10% discount for players that own Birmingham Cross City, ends July 31st, 1000 BST. 2 Steam, 10% discount for players that own Birmingham Cross City, ends July 31st, 1800 BST. 3 PlayStation, 10% launch discount for PS Plus members, ends July 31st, 1000 BST. 4 Epic Games Store, 10% launch discount for all players, ends July 4th, 1600 BST. This is the first time we've worked to bring savings for our most loyal players, and we hope there will be similar opportunities to do so across all platforms in future. TridentZ World 3, Glossop Line, Manchester, Hatfield and Glossop Route add-on will be available from June 27th for Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store, and Steam for £19.99/$24.99/€24.99. Join the Railfan TV team on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at 1800 hours UTC on Thursday, June 22nd for a preview of Glossop Line.